Hello and welcome back. I had some unfortunate technical issues occur there. I accidentally, well, I didn't, but a wire came unplugged and some issues occurred. So the previous session is going to be a little bit premature, but you know, hopefully it's not too bad. I mean, we didn't really make a whole lot of progress anyway. I kind of just ranted about dialogue, and we talked to the museum lady in a couple of stores, so we really didn't miss a whole lot. I am just kind of looking around to see if there's anything else
Maybe I should
that
switch
we
from
could have
Terror to
missed.
Tranquility. Less caffeine, more herbs.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright,
Could
we
I
got a
get
bookstore
digital
here.
copy of the things I buy here?
No.
What? Why not?
I sell books, physical books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
There are places you can go for that, ma'am, just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we?
We're done here. Feel free to read.
Some way to keep
This is a haven
business.
for all that love letters. If you want to purchase anything, just let me know. Or if you have any rare finds.
You run this store by yourself?
Yes. I had a husband, but he's no longer with us. We loved to travel, and always we'd be looking for rare books. Most of what you see here are mementos. It's sometimes hard to sell, but books are not meant to be hoarded. They're meant to be shared and spark something in us.
Are there any books you're looking for?
I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Well, truth be told, it's more of an obsession. Reading their stories is a revelation, not only for, the pure imagination, but the window you get into long-gone historical eras. I'll pay handsomely for any books you find like that. Except Charles Dickens. Definitely not Charles Dickens.
What's wrong with Charles Dickens?
Oh, nothing wrong at all. When colonists were forced to leave Earth for good, cargo space was precious, and for some reason everyone thought to bring their Charles Dickens collection. No, I mean he was an amazing writer. His stories are timeless, but what I'd give for a copy of Sense and Sensibility, or the Three Musketeers, oh! The original Three Musketeers, mind you, not the dozens of interpretations of it.
So you can read anything you want on digital. I understand what she's saying, though. I feel the same way about a good book.
Who doesn't?
You really love books, don't you?
Movies, slates, theater, all have their appeal. But books, you can get a window to mankind in its earliest days. Whether adventure with Homer, or the actual thoughts of Julius Caesar penned in his own hands. And they offer visions of the future and wonderfully impossible things and might-have-beens. So, yeah, I do like books.
Well, if I have any old Earth books, I'll sell them to you.
The Count of Monte Cristo! Such delicious revenge set against the era of Napoleon. Yes, this will be prized in my collection.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Alright, yeah.
I hope you come back.
So, Charles Dickens, so what? Moby Dick? That would be, one of them. Write what you know. What about a bookseller that solves a variety of crimes with their knowledge of ancient works? Oof.
You might want to stow some of that. Just a suggestion.
Shut up. Jesus Christ, lady. Got enough cups here? I almost feel like those were supposed to be stacked up in some significant way, but they all collapsed. Okay, so we got a quaint little downtown area here. That's an inn. Okay. Baldwin Wright's workshop, huh?
Not many people visit. Suits me fine.
Okay. You don't sell anything then, huh? Interesting. Couple of industrial workbenches and the such, but nothing serious. Well, we have an inn here. Let's take a look.
The mayor's all right. Always painting too rosy a picture,
about
though.
this
You should
mythical
try
vacation.
Philburn's beer. It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad.
I'm sorry.
A
We'll
lot
go.
of famous people visit
We'll go.
Akila. Popping back
Just
a
need to
beer,
find
you
a
never
time.
know who you'll meet.
I was thinking... Neon?
Neon? They're barely a part of the Freestar Collective.
So we're getting political now?
Hopetown's not that different from Akila. Hard workers, and everyone making their own way. But... Neon?
But it could be so much fun. They say everything's legal on Neon.
We'll talk about it later.
Eloise keeps this place running, and I guess I keep her running. Or at least I
This
keep her
place
sane.
has been in my family for generations. Feels like home. Hello. Good to see you. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Sounds like there's a lot of history here.
There certainly is. My family's owned and operated this place going back generations. Why, the Stone Root's been around so long, it's even older than Midtown, and that's saying something. Akila City folk value legacy and tradition deeply, and by running this, I get to be part of that.
Huh.
Enjoy the inn.
We got a lot of bars in the city, all class joints. Well, except Aggie's.
Excuse me.
Except Aggies.
Just let me drink in peace.
Oh, Phil
Good
Hill.
to see you. Oh boy.
Yeah, dude.
Think I might be sleeping with my eyes open.
Kenneth really gets around, man.
Goodbye.
Pardon?
I guess he just... hello. Excuse
Late
me.
one night, Annie Wilcox
Or
tried
not.
to arrest me for public indecency. Terror when she grows up.
Okay, these are all in rooms. Okay, I think bathrooms, right?
I feel
Well,
for
not
folk
much in
the
here. It is kind of funny how Kenneth just kind of gets around, or Phil, whatever. I'm gonna keep calling him Kenneth because he sounds like Kenneth. He's just in every... Like, how does he get from place to place? Does he have a ship, or does he take, I don't know, like public transit or something? And that's another thing. Are there cruisers? Are there space buses? You know what I mean? Like, have we seen anything like that? I haven't heard anybody say anything. I mean, I've definitely heard people say I'm gonna catch a ship off this planet, but most of the time when people say something like that, they mean, like, I have to physically go... Is this a fucking, like, active grill fire? Like, should this be put out? Huh. But, like, Alta Garcia, whatever her name was, in the well, is like, oh, I'm gonna go get myself a ship so I can leave this planet. It's like, can't you just... I don't know. Book a flight? Like a normal person? Does anybody do that?
Gravity is a harsh mistress. And here, even more so.
I guess because the gravity's heavier here in Akila? Honestly, this feels like a more natural, normal jump height, so Oh, right, that's right, I'm over encumbered. How do I keep forgetting? Oh, what's this? So I can't remember if we have yet to see a weapons store or not. But I know I'm definitely lost.
Something to cushion the seat.
Akila Community Center, huh? Closed for repair. Of course it is. So I imagine everyone just kind of hangs around here then? I fuck does that say? Is that supposed to say something? Alright, well, we're back in the slums.
I think they do group discounts.
Like, what am I missing? Because I haven't encountered a clother, I haven't seen an armor. Because you'd think those would be important here, considering. I think there was the one weapons shop, like, right at the front door, though. But I haven't seen anything quite like that since.
Capacity?
I really am getting lost here.
97.5% of nominal.
Last time it was serviced?
Every week.
Restart Collective Consultant over there.
So lot
What's this?
37.
The building there needs work, but it could make for a very good home.
Any paperwork we need to file to clear it out? Is it zoned for commercial use?
This isn't the UC. As long as you are courteous to the neighbors, do what you like.
We're still waiting on the loan from Galbeck.
I must warn you, ma'am, that folk in Akila are very particular about doing business with the UC.
When they see our prices, I'm sure they'll come around.
As you say.
Everyone says...
Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Tate, and you have the look of a newcomer. Welcome to Akila City. I don't suppose you're in the market for real estate. If so, then look no further.
So you just accost every passerby about your properties? I'm not gonna be a dick. I don't know about buying a house.
It doesn't hurt to hear about them, though, right? I have 2 properties for sale. This one here is a refurbished colonial manor in the heart of the core. I also have a more modest 1-bedroom in Midtown. Any interest in them?
Nice to meet you, goodbye. Tell me about the core manor.
It's my favorite listing I've had in years. Spacious, in the core itself. I took great pains to get all the approvals, so the neighbors should be no problem. It's historic and spacious. Oh my, so much space. And the price is a veritable bargain.
It's listed as 78,000 credits. I don't have enough money.
I am not surprised. As wonderful as the manor is, the current owner is asking a princely sum. But if you ever do have the credits, I will be here.
So, 78,000 is a princely sum.
Seems like the
but
Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading like a virus through the settled systems. I'd like to set up shop at old facilities.
but people will hand out like 2,000 credits willy-nilly, no problem. I can't read what that says. That's literal gibberish.
Outside the wall, things get
The
dicey.
Rock.
Hostile are no joke. Even for us.
Having a good one?
People keep talking about Ashta. I don't know what those are. I'm assuming that's like a violent beast. What are you, some kind of beast?
Helping Anne has been the most exciting thing happening all year.
Is there really like no clothing store in this place?
My family was on the first ship.
There's a Terra Brew here, okay. Couldn't really tell.
Might want to steer
Lord,
clear
but
of
you
the
walk
stretch.
in.
Lots of crime over there.
There's not enough to do around here.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew.
Thanks for choosing Terrabrew.
Yeah, they're just gonna say the same things every time. It's just there to be there. It's just there because you gotta have a chain restaurant. It's like mandatory.
Is Solomon Coe really all that?
That's the Rock. Ranger
Don't make
Central.
it seem like he built
Not a
the
bad
whole
bar,
damn
too.
Three-star collector by himself.
I'm sure some of the tales grew in the telling, but no one tonight.
So that building's the Gal Bank, hitching post, Roland Arms, which I believe we already went into and talked to Roland, right?
You ask me? Traveling in Freestar collective space without a reliable sidearm is just asking for trouble. Outlaws, Ashta, those bandits from the Shaw gang. This can be a dangerous place. Best to carry a reliable piece.
We haven't talked to her. You get a lot of troublesome customers in here?
More than a few, yeah. Unless you're up in the core, life around here ain't easy. Folks can find their way into all kinds of trouble. I've had no end of desperate souls come through that door in search of a way out. I know it ain't technically my fault when someone buys one of my guns and starts shooting up the town, but I still don't feel great about it. Hopefully you ain't one of those kind.
Well, let me see what you got.
You seem all right. Here's my selection.
Kraken, drum beat. There we go. That's something new. So this is the revolver type of thing in the game. The elegance. Shattering. Break through even the strongest armor. Unfortunately, I don't really want to spend money on... Oh, a mag shot. This is one of those mag weapons. It's got that extremely high fire rate. Whoa. That thing's really sleek. I like that a lot. It almost looks like a controller. Whoa! Old Earth shotgun. Man, why is the pump all the way back, though? What's up with that? That should be a little bit more forward. But that's pretty interesting. The Zapper. Oh, this is a special one, huh? Rare pistol. Rounds will sometimes emit electricity when they land that damages and slows nearby targets. And it is very modded and kitted out, but it doesn't look any different from any of the other Rattlers that I've seen. So that's a little disappointing. Cool that it has a name, but there's nothing particularly stand out about this. That's cool.
Sure.
Actually, wait, hold on.
Just so you know.
Can I sell anything to you? Do I have anything to sell to this woman? It's been a hot minute since I've looked, so I don't actually know. No, I don't think so. Nothing to sell to her. Alright, see ya. She's got the shotguns just lying around. She's got quite a few Old Earth shotguns. What's up with that? How many of those are there? Shouldn't those be, like, relatively rare? So we have Shepherd's General Store. I think that was the building I walked into. Trade Authority. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Don't think I've been in the Trade Authority yet. And we got a House of the Enlightened.
Says that spacers and the fleet are getting worse.
That's what they've always. It's just fear.
Is there?
I got a cousin that's a freighter captain. He says it's dangerous out there. Like, you know.
Well, let's take a look at the Trade Authority.
The Trade Authority
hello,
looks
sir.
to partner with local governments to find
I thought his name was
mutually
David Lynch.
beneficial arrangements. Welcome to Akila City's Trade Authority.
What's your role within the Trade Authority?
I'm the local representative for the organization. In that capacity, I work with merchants and business people and local leaders to make sure trade flows regularly and efficiently to and from the city. With the long lag times of interstellar communication, we wanted to have someone here in person to talk face to face and make quick decisions. After all, the Trade Authority's work is vital to the continued growth and prosperity of Akila City.
Yeah, everyone says that. What does the Trade Authority do?
Well, like the name says, we promote and facilitate interstellar trade. I won't bore you with all the minutiae and laws, contracts, regulations, and the like. What I will say is that a steady flow of goods and services from one place to another is vital to the stability and survival of the settled systems. A scarcity of resources would lead to unrest, anarchy, and maybe even war. Nobody wants that.
Huh. You have any special jobs available? That seems different from I'm interested in doing work, but
I'm sure
let's do
something
the
will
other
catch
side.
your eye.
Knife, guns that I've already seen before. Whoa. Fucking... It's a VSS. Old Earth hunting rifle? I don't know who goes hunting with a VSS. But that's fucking bonkers. That's what takes 9x39. Interesting. And a suppressed drum beat. Without a drum mag. Very curious. Deep Seeker. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, that's actually pretty sleek. In a bulky kind of way. I like the pauldrons and the collar. It actually looks kind of nice. Yeah, it's a pretty neat looking backpack, too. Okay, well, not really a whole lot.
Akila City is bustling. One of the busiest Trade Authority branches in the galaxy.
You have any special jobs available?
I do have need of a courier. A simple job. The timetable isn't even an issue. But it requires discretion and no questions.
What needs delivery?
That's a question, but it's a simple piece of paper. What's on the paper is for the recipient's eyes alone. We clear?
Yeah, sure. I'll take the job.
Take this message to the Den. There's a Trade Authority rep there, Marcel. Just give the paper to him. If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this.
All right.
If you ever need to deal with the Trade Authority, drop by.
Are you a real person?
You should talk with Duncan. I handle the boring behind-the-scenes work.
Yeah, look at this John Smith.
Not our usual sort of customer.
Oh, yeah? Look at all this crap they got back here. Okay, that's the Gal Bank. Where the fuck is this? See what I mean? This place, the layout of this place is so... like, terrible. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at or where I'm going. That's the shooting range. Laredo Firearms. Is there anyone that just sells clothes? I've run into 3 gun
UC
stores.
Can't be that bad, can it?
Jesus.
So we had to
I
clean
think
up
you'll
the
find
graffiti
that
on
we
the
carry
Ranger.
fine weapons of all kinds.
Why don't we
here.
just close it down? It's not like it gets much use.
Your weapons are made in the city?
Indeed.
As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory. I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here. As such,
Really?
I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality.
You're the owner of the whole Laredo company. Why are you working out here?
When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings.
Huh. Let's see what you got.
Let's get you set up.
You didn't design this. This is a regular-ass rattler. There's 2 regular-ass rattlers here. Come on, lady. Don't try to fool me. Headringer. Increase in attack speed. You could just say fire rate, but okay. That's pretty neat. Doesn't look any different from a regular lawgiver, though. Oh, that just looks so bizarre. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at? What is that? The Prime. That looks just crazy. That's the revolver, right? Yeah. Weird. Takes 7.5 millimeter. I don't even think I have that.
I need someplace to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
But you know stretched trash will come back and loiter. Or worse.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Whoa.
Yes, Miss Lance.
So these are all Laredo weapons then. Okay. So yeah, she did design these then.
Just do your business and move along. Then we'll be all friendly-like.
What's back here? Storage. Well, that's Laredo's. We need to wait until midnight for that one. And it is still daytime, fortunately. And that's the firing range. I've yet to stumble across any other quests, which is kind of shocking. I figured there would be more here. And also yet to stumble upon any sort of actual clothing store. Not a single person sells fucking clothes here, apparently. And if they do, I wouldn't know that they did.
You really going through with it? I get tired of being
Wow, they got a sports thing. Cool.
And the crowd goes wild! For the Akila City champion!
Don't listen to my sister. She makes stuff up.
I feel sorry for Liv. She doesn't have any siblings. It would be a lot more fun if you hadn't lost the ball.
You might want to give the kids space. They can be rambunctious.
How can I tell the time? I guess that's a good question. Local time 10:10. Okay, so I've got 2 hours, so effectively 2 minutes, to be at Laredo's. So let's actually... So deputized. Defensive measures. Rough landings. The Great Laredo Caper, that's the one. Apprehend the arms thief at midnight. Yeah, like that's just somebody's house.
I think I got them.
Over in agriculture.
What do you call them? Corns? Yeah, I got corns.
What does that mean? Yeah, I got corns. God damn, I'm so far away from it now. Doesn't even feel like I had gone that far. I love this sneaking animation with the arms forward like that. Even sneaking it generates. Interesting. What's the time? Oh fuck me, we're looking at military time. Son of a bitch. So we need to wait a little bit longer then, yeah? Because we need 2,400 hours, not 18. Yeah, shit. Alright, well... Let's, Just a storage room.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
Robot takes a peach of a job.
Can you get certified in time?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Watch
You
this
sure
will be a
he
quest.
doesn't have someone in mind already?
He
This will be a
might.
quest.
You're an hard worker, smart. All you need is an interview, and I know he'll hire you.
Thanks.
No quest. Okay, interesting. Thought for sure there would be. Time is moving slower than I thought it would here in Akila. What's this building? Gal Bank. We already been in there. Yeah, that's Roland Arms. Did we ever look behind it? Guard Barracks. That's where this guy hangs out. Yeah, I remember now. We did a loop-de-loop around here. Prison. Ah, yes. This must be where the prisoners are held. Yeah.
An illegal mirror ramp, you can imagine.
Sorry, what? Wasn't listening.
Oh man, this over-encumbrance crap is really getting old.
They flew up to the star?
We haven't heard from them in months. I'm starting to fear the worst.
That doesn't sound good.
Alright, this over encumbered shit
I got it from one
is
of
really
the
getting
outlets
old.
here. They have the best selection.
Oh jeez. Is there like a spot I can sit down and wait at? Anywhere? Anywhere at all? What's this? This is the... No, that's Henry Filburn's house. There was, this place here, yeah. Agricultural systems. Let's take a look. Hello?
Unless this is urgent, I really can't. Supply and demand. It's really just that simple. Master that.
Oh.
Success.
He doesn't really have anything of value to say to us. He's just got idle dialogue. Thing fine, I suppose. Just really getting lost in the fucking sauce here. House of the Enlightened. No thanks. I noticed there's no Sanctum Universum around here. At least as far as I can see, there isn't one.
Problem?
Okay, now we're ending up running circles. I am convinced there is no clothing store. I'll take a seat at the bar. Because that's the only other place I know that has seats that will actually seat us. Can I get to a chair, please, before I die? Holy shit. How do I wait? Oh wow, time is actually slower here. Look at that. So an hour here is 1 hour 10 minutes universal time. That's fucking crazy. Okay. Wow. Alright then. I guess we need to wait 1 more hour. Alright. Let's move. Should be midnight now.
I hear ya.
Confront the thief.
I'm so screwed. What? Shit. Yeah?
So there really is a thief, I'll be damned.
Thief? I mean, no. Yes? Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Security.
Everyone, don't move! Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbank.
And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this?
Annie may be a kid, but she's formidable.
I kind of always thought she was a pest. But now, I got her from here. Akila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
How did you catch me? It was supposed to be an easy job.
Still is curious how he got in. How did he get his hands on a pass card? That's a little curious. But I guess we're just not gonna question that, huh? Alright, this quest's actually gonna take us into the rock.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine,
Whoa.
fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
Well, hey there.
You seen those ashta outside the walls? They keep me in business, if you take my meaning.
What do you do around here?
Right now, not much of anything. Doc says I need a rest. Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful, reading dispatches and reports and such. That way, when I'm cleared for field duty, I'll know the lay of the land.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I heard you talking to the doctor. What happened?
Got into a tussle with a Shaw Gang smuggling ship in Kodos orbit. Had to limp back to Akila City, with my ride mostly in one piece. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Got a few broken ribs and a concussion. Turns out one of those ribs punctured a lung. Had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's gone now. Seems I'm healing up pretty good.
What happened to the other ship?
Last I saw, it was on fire and doing a swan dive into the Kodos sky.
Well, glad it wasn't worse.
I appreciate you saying so. Truth is, I've been in tougher scrapes than that. But here I am, still carrying on. That's it then?
Yeah, that's it then. Where'd that doctor go, huh?
If you're hurt or need medical supplies, then you came to the right place. Otherwise, maybe move along. Busy day.
How's being a doctor in Akila?
Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the occasional broken arm. The real work is when someone gets hacked by an ash. Those are the bad times.
Huh.
I got a feeling this ain't the last I'll see you.
Maybe.
Just waiting around.
What are you doing? Who, me? Nothing. Just hanging around.
You're probably looking for Mary.
Yeah, nothing really here. So this is... I guess the bottom floor is the doctor. And up here...
They just walked in and tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
There's a bar.
Seems that way.
That's pretty crazy, even by Shaw Gang standards.
Well, nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Ain't that the truth?
Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
Annie.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right? Right?
Your hunch was right on the money. We caught the thief, Annie.
I knew it!
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right?
She and her friend were really instrumental in catching that culprit. Why is that so hard to believe?
Well, Annie's been giving me reports on her patrols for years. This is the first time anything, well, real may have come of it.
Well, they were really instrumental.
Oh boy. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
Don't be causing trouble now. Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right.
Good to see you. All right.
Oh, you're the person I literally just talked to.
A year or
Okay.
two back, I shared a drink with Ron Hope. That man can drink.
So we got Emma we can talk to.
You thirsty? This here's the best bar in town. Safest, too.
I hear
How can I
you've
help?
been real busy keeping an eye on
Quite a place
strangers.
you got here.
Ah, it's not mine. I just work here. Yeah, I guess technically the city owns it, but it's really the Freestar Rangers' place more than anyone else's. But yeah, I'm happy to work here. The pay's decent, but it's also the safest job I've ever had.
Huh.
Sad to see you go. You come back, all right?
Need something?
Who's back here, huh? Support staff. Nothing really.
Some hard-blooded folk.
Did you see my new list of suspicious
Well, hey there.
individuals? Gotta make sure we keep an eye on
I sure did.
Akila is really the heart of the Three-Star Collective.
them. Great.
The mayor's all right.
Always pay attention to those little picture, though.
The doctor can provide any supplies you might need.
The hell?
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
Place is barren.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the cantina.
Alright, so... Okay, so this here is just if I'm interested in joining the Freestar Rangers. It's interesting how this one is like just straight up you are joining the Freestar Rangers, whereas the UC one was an activity. Is go talk to Tuala. So I guess let's do this one.
A lot of famous people visit Akila. Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
Whoa.
Gotta keep an ear to the ground. Never know what folks might be getting up to.
You should try Philburn's beer. It's brewed in the city and it ain't bad.
Still no clothing store. Still kinda shocked by that. Got gun store. Oh, here's the girl I'm looking for.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta. Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you?
You need me to get you some capacitors?
No, you misunderstand, I think. I placed the order last week. I'm just waiting for it to actually show up. So, did you need something, or...?
You had a disagreement with, Davis Wilson?
Correction. Mr. Wilson has a disagreement with me. I can't tell if he's just being willfully ignorant or has just entirely misunderstood my proposals. I'm not sure what you've heard, or, quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job, or open the city gates to allow Ashta to come pouring in. Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Akila City. I hope that clears things up.
I feel like I just got broadsided by the fine print. Do you know what the hell she just said?
I mean, yeah, I actually do. I got it. Yeah, it makes total sense.
Fantastic. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me?
Sensors? What?
Yeah, I need them to start gathering data. Pretty simple. I could do it myself, but at this point, I think Davis may be having someone tail me. He's that flustered.
Sure, yeah, I can do that.
That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability.
Alright. It does just seem to be sensors out and about the city. So. Oh, it's all along the junk part of town, too. Aggies. Damos Court.
And you put in that order with Shepard?
Yes, ma'am.
You're a damn sight more reliable than my last one.